Alzheimer's disease, the silent transformation of memory and identity. Imagine waking up one morning and finding that the face across the breakfast table seems strangely familiar, yet impossible to place. The house you have lived in for decades suddenly feels unfamiliar, while vivid memories from childhood remain astonishingly clear. This unsettling contrast lies at the heart of Alzheimer's disease, one of the most devastating neurological disorders of the modern age. More than a simple consequence of aging, Alzheimer's gradually reshapes the human brain, eroding memory, reasoning, and, ultimately, personal identity. Alzheimer's disease is the most common form of dementia, accounting for the majority of dementia cases worldwide. Unlike ordinary forgetfulness, which may accompany healthy aging, Alzheimer's involves the progressive destruction of brain cells. The condition usually begins with mild memory problems, particularly difficulties in remembering recent events or conversations. As the disease advances, individuals may struggle with language, decision-making, and recognizing familiar people or places. Eventually, even everyday activities such as dressing or eating without assistance may become impossible. Scientists have spent decades investigating the biological processes behind the disease. Two abnormal proteins, known as amyloid beta and tau, are believed to play central roles. Amyloid beta forms sticky plaques between brain cells, while tau creates tangled fibers inside neurons. These abnormalities interfere with communication between nerve cells and eventually cause them to die. Although researchers continue to debate whether these proteins are the primary cause of Alzheimer's or only part of a more complex process, they remain the disease's most recognizable biological features. Age is by far the greatest risk factor, with the likelihood of developing Alzheimer's increasing significantly after the age of 65. However, age alone does not explain why some people develop the disease while others do not. Genetics also contributes to the risk. Certain inherited mutations can cause rare forms of early-onset Alzheimer's, while other genetic variations simply increase susceptibility. Lifestyle appears to influence brain health as well. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet, quality sleep, lifelong learning, and strong social relationships have all been associated with a lower risk of cognitive decline. Diagnosing Alzheimer's remains challenging, particularly during its earliest stages. Traditionally, doctors relied on memory tests and clinical observation. Today, advances in brain imaging and biomarker research have made earlier detection increasingly possible. PET scans can reveal amyloid deposits, while blood-based tests are emerging as promising tools for identifying the disease before severe symptoms appear. Earlier diagnosis offers greater opportunities for treatment, planning, and support. Despite significant scientific progress, there is still no cure for Alzheimer's disease. Current medications mainly relieve symptoms by improving communication between surviving brain cells. More recently, researchers have developed therapies that remove amyloid plaques from the brain, offering cautious hope for slowing the progression of the disease. Although these treatments are not effective for everyone and remain the subject of ongoing research, they represent an important milestone in the search for more effective therapies. The consequences of Alzheimer's extend far beyond the patient. Family members often become full-time caregivers, facing emotional, physical, and financial challenges. Watching a loved one gradually lose memories and independence can be deeply distressing. As a result, modern dementia care increasingly focuses not only on medical treatment but also on psychological support, caregiver education, and community services that improve quality of life for everyone affected. As populations continue to age, Alzheimer's disease is becoming one of the greatest healthcare challenges of the 21st century. Millions of people around the world are expected to develop dementia in the coming decades, placing enormous pressure on healthcare systems and families alike. Yet there are also reasons for optimism. Rapid advances in neuroscience, genetics, and medical technology are transforming our understanding of the human brain. Every new discovery brings researchers one step closer to more effective treatments and, perhaps one day, a cure. Until then, Alzheimer's remains a powerful reminder of both the fragility of memory and the remarkable determination of science to protect it.